Ken, His Excellency General Hurley, and ladies and gentlemen. You know, when you think about getting an award or getting awards for your services, whoops, already broken something, getting for your services, you never really think about what you've done over your career. You never really do. And for me to be standing here at this podium tonight with all the intellect that's in this room, from the medical world to industrial world to intellectual properties to computers to agriculture to finance to environmental to humanitarian, and all I did was hit a shitty little golf ball from point A to point B fairly well. That's all I could do. And from that one little moment, I got to tell you this, when I first was a professional golfer, I went over to play in France for the first time. One of the most powerful moments that I had as a young professional golfer who had only won a few golf tournaments, I went to go into the locker room to change my shoes on a Tuesday. I'd just flown all the way over from Australia. And I was told I wasn't allowed to go in the locker room because professional golfers weren't recognized in the clubhouse in Europe. And I was really taken back by that. And I thought, why? Just because golf? They thought it was an elitist sport. And that really made an impact on me because I thought, golf is not an elitist sport. Look what Australia has produced over the years. Look what's happened in the United States, and look at some of the great golfers that came out of South Africa and UK. And I thought, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that to some degree to teach the world that the game of golf is truly a game that you can play on a global front, and it's not an elitist sport. So here we go, we roll the clock forward, and I win a few more golf tournaments, and I become fairly successful. And that was one of my deep down things in my life, was to think that, how can I change my sport and my sport's image? You can do it at a podium, you can stand up here, you can give a message, you can say whatever you want to say, but you can do it with your golf clubs. But at the end of the day, it's what you do away from all this, it's what you do behind the scenes. It's been asked to be the advisor for the Chinese national golf team. An Australian being asked to be an advisor to the Chinese national golf team to go and beat my guys from Australia in the Olympics in 2016. Why do they recognize you for that? Because you're broad-based. You're representing the game of golf. And I learned that lesson from Charlie Earp, who's not here, he's up in Queensland. And he told me once, he said, Greg, when you head off overseas and you start playing the game of golf, there's two things you got to recognize. First of all, the game of golf is above everybody else or anything else, and you're going to wear your country's flag on your back everywhere you go. And I thought, oh, not much pressure on that. Jesus, I got to go out and play, and here I am representing two things that I never even considered. So here I am now, standing up here, and I want to thank Advance for recognizing me. I want to thank I think all the judges must be golfers, number one. And they're pretty bad golfers, and I think they want lessons, number two, for nominating me. But I want to thank Advance because it's been a very powerful night, quite honestly, to hear the words of wisdom and the passion and belief of all the previous winners. I want to congratulate all of you for your efforts and for your awards, and just think we are just the tip of the spear. And think of the thousands and others of great Australians out there who are yet to be recognized, who yet are going to put reach their platform, which is never going to be reached. And so to all of you, I want to congratulate you, and to Advance, Ken, I know this is your baby. You've done a phenomenal job with it, and when I got the phone call from you to ask if I would be accepting of it, I was deeply honored, and I really do appreciate it. And if you can give whatever you can give, whether it's the 1%, I think that's a phenomenal gesture too from everybody. I'm going to go back and I'm going to talk to my people to see if I can join that. How many? 350 companies worldwide? Where is it? 350. Scott? 350? So I might get some information off you, Scott, here in a little bit. But I think that's a tremendous effort. So to all of you, thank you for coming. It's a great honor. And Australia is the greatest country in the world. Thank you.